Sis, let me ask you a question today. A very, very real question. Have you ever felt threatened in your own relationship, even when nothing big was happening? Hmm? Have you ever acted out of fear, not love? Have you ever embarrassed yourself trying to hold on to a man? If you've ever been there, then listen, because what we're about to talk about is what we witnessed between Natasha 2Baba's wife. And that viral Daddy Free session was not just a drama, it was a masterclass in what insecurity does to a woman. You heard me right. And we're going to talk about how it can destroy your relationship from inside out. Today, we are breaking everything all down. We are going to do it respectfully, analytically, and honestly. So you watching me, you can save yourself from becoming the next cautionary tale. So with that, I say, welcome back to Stand in Your Power channel. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, people. Welcome back to Stand in Your Power channel. My name is Femi. If this is the first time of seeing my face, you are welcome. How does insecurity start? It never starts loud. You see, insecurity is quiet at first. It starts with all those small doubts. That's how it starts. Very, very small doubts. Oh, why didn't he call back? Why is that woman smiling too much at him? Why do I feel that there's something off? Oh, what is going on? Does he still love me? Why am I not enough? In Natasha's case, from everything we saw online, people, her insecurity didn't just appear during that dramatic live session. No, it has been brewing. It has been happening slowly, quietly, privately. Maybe she felt overshadowed by Two Face's fame. Who knows? Maybe she felt, it's not even maybe, that's what it is. She felt overshadowed by his fame. Maybe she felt unchosen. Maybe she felt unsafe emotionally. Maybe past experiences shaped her fears. You never know where somebody is coming from. Excuse me, guys. Give me a moment. Okay? Maybe past experiences shaped her fears. Maybe there were cracks in the relationship that she never healed. Maybe she's reacting from his personality, who he has been all this while, because we know that Two-Face has had several baby mamas. He has always said it in public. I am this, I am that. I like women. He said all of those things. So maybe, just maybe, that's what's making her react the way she's reacting. Like, oh, this man, he has a reputation. I will not allow him do this. I will not allow him do that. So maybe past experiences shaped her fears. She's coming from another marriage, remember? Okay? Maybe there were cracks in the relationship right from the onset that were never healed. Or she also is coming from a relationship she did not heal. possible. What I'm saying in a nutshell is insecurity doesn't knock. It slips in small, gradually, and starts rearranging the whole relationship. I'm telling you, that's what happens, okay? It will rearrange it. It will transform that relationship, and I call it the dangerous transformation. When your relationship is transformed because of insecurity, it goes from insecurity to control. Now, when insecurity is not healed, it becomes control. And that's why we saw the things that we saw, the emotional outburst, okay, the accusations, all of those things, the defensive behavior, name it, the attempts to dominate the conversation. That is insecurity. It is also fear disguised as anger. Insecurity is fear disguised as anger. Confusion disguised as confrontation. So sis, let me talk to you gently. When a woman doesn't feel secure, she tries to control everything that she cannot trust. At that point, you begin to check phones. You begin to overthink silence. Oh, he did not respond to me. You begin to monitor his movements. Where is he now? Who is he with? Where is that? You begin to fight invisible enemies. Enemy wey no dey there, you go dey fight them. You begin to react to shadows. You begin to doubt every smile, every text, every friend. Now that is not love. That is fear. And fear makes you unpredictable. That's what Annie exhibited. Annie was afraid. Oh, this man, he has a record of many women. I'm afraid he's going to dump me. I'm afraid he's going to make me a baby mama. I'm afraid he's going to do that. Fear shows up as insecurity. And then when you are afraid, you become unpredictable. You can't do anything. Fear will make you aggressive. That's why you see Natasha behaving the way she's behaving. Am I making excuses for her? No. But I'm trying to make sense out of her actions, because we are very quick to label her the abuser. Don't get me wrong, she is the abuser, but I'm trying to understand why she's behaving the way she's behaving. And I will make another video talking about how 2Baba is the villain. Because I heard a lot of people saying, oh, he's quiet, he doesn't, that man not a talk, that man is quiet, that man is this, he's a nice man, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. Oh, Natasha is the devil, Natasha is the this. Yes, Natasha is the abuser. I'm going to apportion blame to each and everybody accordingly. Okay? Fear made her aggressive. Fear made her unpredictable. Fear would make you act out of character. This is exactly what we saw play out in public, online, with millions watching. That's what happened publicly with Natasha. Okay? So now when emotions go live, let us address the Daddy Freeze live stream. That was a moment of emotional overwhelm. She allowed her pain. She allowed her fear. She allowed her frustration, her suspicions. What else? What else did she allow? She allowed her psychological insecurity to spill out in front of millions. Am I ashamed of her? Yes. We are talking about Natasha now, but sis, I'm talking to you. You watching me, I'm talking to you. Once your relationship enters the public arena in this manner that we saw under the Freeze life, respect is gone. Privacy is gone. Dignity is gone. Even control is gone. Because why? People become judges. The internet becomes a courtroom. Screenshots become evidence. And the relationship becomes a spectacle like that of Two-Face and Natasha. A marriage cannot recover easily from public humiliation. Once the world watches your breakdown, the internet records it forever. Let this be one of the biggest lessons that you learn here. Okay? Coming back to insecurity, it will make you fight enemies that don't exist. One of the painful things to watch was how Natasha seemed to be fighting imaginary competition. I was so embarrassed how that woman seems to be fighting imaginary competition. There was a video I watched, the way she was holding him like they were going to Yvonne Jagede's 20th anniversary of being in the Nollywood industry, right? And the way she was holding tubaba, it was as if tubaba was trying to free himself, like, leave me. And she was holding her, we are going together. Just the way she said in that live video, let them see us together. Is the way she was holding him. Let them see us holding hands. Let them see us that we are in love. That thing pained me. It just told me this woman is fighting, she's fighting imaginary competition. Is it an Idibia that is your competition, or is it other women? One of the most painful things to watch was how she seemed to be fighting imaginary competition, imaginary threats, imaginary, in quote, other women. That thing, I shame for her. And psychologists will call this catastrophizing. When your brain interprets fear as reality, instead of he's just busy, your mind is telling you he's cheating. Instead of that's just a colleague, your mind is telling you she wants my husband. Instead of there is no problem, your mind is saying there must be something wrong. This is why insecurity is deadly. You start fighting shadows. You start fighting what is not there. You then lose your peace. I want to let you know that the real problem as an insecure person is you. Because insecurity is a you problem, not a relationship problem. Because if you leave that relationship and enter another relationship, you will still act the same way. This is a truth that many women don't want to hear. Yes, your partner may trigger your insecurity. Two-Face may have triggered our insecurity, but it is only you that can heal it. I repeat, it is only you that can heal that insecurity. If you don't feel secure in your own skin, if you don't feel secure within yourself, no relationship will ever make you feel secure, not even marriage, not even fame, not even public validation. The problem wasn't the live stream. The problem was what has been happening internally, even before the live stream, long before the live stream. And I want us to go away from here with lessons. Number one, you need to heal before you love. Whether you're a man watching this or you're a woman, you need to heal before you love. Unhealed wounds will cause emotional chaos for you, whether you like it or not. You cannot escape it. I'm telling you. As I hear, that lady is married, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe she's still married. That's what we are hearing. She's not divorced yet from her husband. That's what we are hearing. Okay? Two-Face as well is not fully divorced from Annie Idibia, Annie Macaulay. So you see, two unhealed people coming together is what I call emotional chaos. Okay? She's not healed. Two-Face is not healed. Unhealed wounds will create emotional chaos. So you need to heal. You need to take time and heal. I know it's not easy. Some people will say from one man enter another one. It will heal you. Now lie you are carrying your unhealed baggages from that other relationship into this new one. Lesson 2 that you need to learn. Don't beg for reassurance. Seek clarity instead. Don't you ever beg for reassurance. Rather, seek clarity, people. Don't ever beg for reassurance. Seek clarity. Why am I saying this? Give me one moment, guys. I'm saying this because validation would fade. Okay? He's validating you, he's giving you assurance. Oh, but when you have clarity, you have an understanding. And understanding is what lasts. Sis, let me emphasize this. Never ever fight for a man. Always fight for your peace. A man that you have to hold on tightly to does not belong to you mentally or emotionally. Stop chasing. Start attracting. Respect yourself when there is conflict, people. Respect yourself. Don't go around having public meltdowns like Natasha. Everybody will be looking at you like a mad woman. What's wrong with this one? She don't craze. Any small thing, you are shouting on top of your voice. That's fear speaking. That's reacting. You are reacting. Okay? You need to know the difference between insecurity and intuition. Listen, rather than reacting, work with your intuition, because intuition is calm. Insecurity is loud. Intuition will help you to respond rather than react. Insecurity will make you react. And then where you are supposed to be the victim, you now become the villain. Case in point, Natasha. Because let's be truthful. Let's call a spade a spade. Two-face is the dominant factor in all of his relationships. Remember Annie Macaulay? She was having a emotional meltdown on that Netflix show, the young and famous African, right? That was the beginning of things coming out. Annie had been crying for help. And then this is the same man that has a trail of baby mamas. He is the common denominator. He brings out the worst in his women. Okay? He's making them react. Especially Natasha. Natasha is the one that is reacting now. And instead of us seeing her as, quote unquote, although she's the abuser, but now she's also, we are seeing her as the abuser because she refused to respond. That's why the world sees her as the Natasha this, Natasha that. She's responding. She's reacting. She's allowing her insecurity to take the better parts of the situation rather than following her intuition. A word is enough for the wise. The next lesson that I want us to learn here is that a healthy relationship should not bring you anxiety. It should bring stability. If you feel more fear than joy in your relationship, then there's something wrong. There is something wrong. Sis, I want you to listen closely. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Don't lose your dignity because of fear. Don't lose your peace fighting battles that exist only in your mind. You deserve a relationship that makes you feel safe. You deserve a relationship that makes you feel seen. You deserve a relationship that makes you feel respected, reassured. You deserve a relationship that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel chosen. But that relationship starts with you. Because insecurity in itself is not a relationship problem. It is a self-worth problem. And when a woman knows her worth, no live stream, no rumor, no other woman, and no fear can shake her. So with that, I say, stand in your worth. not in your insecurity. If this video has touched you in any way, don't just watch and go. Like the video. Share it with another sister. Leave a comment telling me what insecurity you have overcome in your past relationship. And please, please, please do subscribe to Stand in Your Power for more honest conversation, raw healing, and powerful reminders. I will see you in the next video. Queen, stay strong, stay wise, and stand in your power. Bye-bye. Bye.